ahead of the Thanksgiving weekend. Today we're getting a lesson in pairing your wines with your holiday food, and wine enthusiast Doug Reichel joins us on set. Great to have you back.
Nice to be back, Heather.
Thanks for coming in, and this is perfect. It's so timely ahead of that Thanksgiving weekend, especially today. This is when people will be heading out and picking up some choices to pair with their food. So you brought two different choices in for us today.
Yeah, well, the whole business of Thanksgiving, Heather, of course, is all sorts of different foods. There's the traditional side of things, which is turkey and the dressing and all of the many things that go on the plate. And that's always a challenge because it's not that the turkey is a problem to pair wine with, it's that there's everything else on the plate.
That's right.
You know, and so that creates a challenge for any wine. So what I've done today, Heather, is I've chosen two wines that I think will cover the vast majority of foods that will be served. So let's start with the first one, which is the from Germany, the Selbach Riesling Spätlese, and it's from a specific vineyard from the town of Detzum. So it's Detzum Maximer Klosterle Riesling Spätlese.
Wow, well done.
Say it 3 times quickly.
Not me.
Yeah,
I'll leave that to you.
No. All that is to say, it's from a single vineyard, and it's got this gorgeous, juicy fruit. Now, what you'll experience in a good German Riesling, Heather, is a wonderful, full fruitiness. And a lovely crisp sort of minerality that comes from the slate soil, and that gives the wine an amazing nose. And so, of course, we want to enjoy the nose on that. And then what happens in the palate is you have this wonderful burst of fruit, ripe fruit. And all the sweet that you taste is, in fact, from the grapes. There's no added sugar to the Selbach Riesling.
Wow.
So,
excellent.
Cheers.
Cheers. This one is beautiful, and I've tried it before. You know I'm a big fan of this.
I know that's a favorite of yours, and for good reason. The reason partly why a good German Riesling will work so well with so many foods are two reasons. One, Heather, is, as I said, all that big ripe fruit, but secondly, it tends to have a lower alcohol content, and that means that any foods with any spice, any particular heat in them, will dance lovely with that fruit, and the alcohol will not burn.
I think this is one of my favorites that you brought on so far. It's a crowd pleaser for sure, but you do have one else that you want to get to before we wrap up this morning.
For those red wine drinkers, and there are those die-hard red wine drinkers, in fact, about 64% of the province tends to move more with reds than whites. That is lowering with every given year as people catch on to lovely whites. But you cannot go wrong with the Torreon de Paredes Reserve Carmenere from Chile. Now, for those who speak Spanish, I probably butchered the language, but Torreon means tower. Tower of the Paredes family. It's a family-owned winery, one of the first in Chile to be ISO 14001 recognized for environmental friendly land use. And by reserve, they mean the vines are older and 6 to 8 months in French oak, giving it this subtle sort of coatings, this subtle sort of carrying and texture. Absolutely soft, beautiful tannins, just an unbelievably versatile red wine, and so you can bring on the red meats, the dark meats, the stronger stews and that sort of thing, or you can bring on fish. Oh, it's just stunning.
Sounds like this will also go really wonderfully with that Thanksgiving meal. I'm going to wait until the break till I give this one a try. But Doug, if somebody wants to contact you, how can they find you?
Right. I think the best way, Heather, is finewinesask.com. There you'll get a lot of food pairing ideas, and a happy Thanksgiving to you.
Yes, a happy Thanksgiving to you too, Doug, and thanks so much. I'm sure with these choices you'll make everyone's Thanksgiving a whole lot better. So we do appreciate you coming on the show today, and enjoy your holiday weekend.
Take care.